So today I thought I would do a little versus of the new Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Complex to their older version, which I've tried both in quite lengthy times, and a lot of people love it. So I thought I would do a little versus comparison and update about the changes to the serum. There are a few major takeaways, which I'll discuss as well, and I'll discuss which one I think is a little bit better. Also, this one is for Merly, and it reminded me of the avatar picture she has on my Patreon community, which is a good looking little pup. So, and it's sparkly, which I love. And this one, Ike did not want to eat. So that's a good thing. So, yet. Okay. So, there we go. Okay, so Estee Lauder just recently released their new version, which is this one, and this was their last version. And they've done a lot of takeaway on this. They've got so many. They've got their advanced night repair eye cream, their advanced night repair oil, their advanced night repair concentrate. They've got gazillions of these products. But overall, their advanced night repair serum is probably their most popular out of all of them. Probably their most popular product. And they say one of the best selling serums in the world. Which, I mean, it's sold, like, virtually everywhere, so I kind of see how that's true. I mean, Ulta has it, Sephora has it, Dermstore, Macy's, I mean, it's sold everywhere, so I kind of see how that can be true. So, they recently just released their new version, which I've had a chance to try for a while, and I thought I would just compare and contrast the two. So, let me just start out with my first criteria, which is alcohol, and neither version contains any denatured or drying types of alcohol, so that is always a good thing. They're also both fragrance-free. They have like an earthy, yeasty scent that's very light and it dissipates immediately. It doesn't bother me at all, so I like the fact that they're fragrance-free. They're both manufactured in the US, so no issues with that. Ease of use for these. They recommend morning and evening, which is ironic since it's called Advanced Night Repair. They recommend using morning and evening to apply a couple drops to your face on clean skin. And they recommend using it right after cleansing, but before a thicker moisturizer. Let me open this big one up. And the nice thing is they have different sets and sizes, so they both, doesn't look like it has much color to it, but they both contain red number 5 and yellow number 4, so. But in terms of the ease of use, they're both very similar, nice hydrating feeling, absorbs, takes about a minute or so to fully absorb, plays well with other products. Estee Lauder on their website has a heart ritual for application. Apply a full dropper to the palm of your hand. Massage it onto your face in a heart shape. Using all fingers of both hands, start at the center and move out towards ears. Glide hands under your chin. Trace a larger heart in the middle of your forehead. It's like, I don't know, whatever. Maybe some people doing it works. It's just a little heart routine, a little strange, but both very easy to use. So beneficial ingredients. So we've got some differences, but more often than not, more similarities. So let me talk about the beneficial ingredients for the new one first. So one of the main ingredients is the Bifida ferment lysate, which is a probiotic ingredient, and it's used exclusively, or not exclusively, but by Estee Lauder in their Advanced Night Repair Serum. They had a patent on it from 2009 that they had Estee Lauder patents everything. And it talks about how that ferment can help repair DNA damage and help with UV-induced damage. Then we've got Adansona digita seed extract, which is a skin conditioning ingredient from the seeds of monkey bread tree, aka boab. We've got tripeptide 32, synthetic peptide consisting of proline, serine, and threonine. Sodium hyaluronate. Of course, you got to have that one in there. And my little note under sodium hyaluronate is hydrating ingredient that I hate. Tell me how you really feel. Yeast extract, good skin conditioning and skin protecting ingredient. Lactobacillus ferment, which is a probiotic ingredient obtained by the fermentation of lactobacillus. Estee Lauder had a 2009 patent on it. It's a DNA repair enzyme, and it can also help protect the skin against environmental aggressors. According to Estee Lauder research, the ingredient has antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory properties, and can also show promise for the treatment of acne and rosacea. So, let's see. Then we've got Cola acuminata seed extract, which is an extract from the seed of nuts of the cola plant. Chamomile, good for skin soothing, calming. Hydrolyzed algin, skin conditioning. Panthenine, skin conditioning. Caffeine. Lecithin, sodium RNA, which functions as a skin conditioning ingredient and anti-aging ingredient that is said to reduce the appearance of wrinkles, saggy skin, and brown spots. Bisabolol, good hydrating, calming, and anti-inflammatory ingredient. Squalane, great antioxidant. Hydrogenated lecithin, hydrating and emollient ingredient. Vitamin E, good antioxidant and hydrating ingredient. And then BHT, which is a synthetic antioxidant as well as a preservative. So overall, when I take out all of the filler ingredients, slip ingredients, preservatives, anything else like that, we've got 18 core beneficial ingredients. The old version contains most of those, actually all of those, with the exception of one. And the older version had 17 core beneficial ingredients. The major changes: the new version does not contain ethyl hexyl methocinamate, which is a sunscreen filter. And it shows up, it helps other products and ingredients absorb better. So sometimes you'll see it in products that aren't sunscreens. However, if I'm applying a serum before I go to bed, I don't want sunscreen filters in there. No matter how small the amount, I don't want it in there. So I think that was a great change they made. Of the first 8 ingredients of both of these products, they still share 6 of the same ingredients. So more of the same, a little bit different. The new version appears to have a little bit less caffeine, which I think is great. Caffeine's an antioxidant, but there are a lot of people that are very sensitive to caffeine. Sometimes high amounts of caffeine can cause sensitive skin to become dry as well, so it's something to be aware of. The new version features more of the yeast and probiotic ingredients, the main ones that Estee Lauder initially had patented and done all their research on, which the lactobacillus, the Bifida lysate ferment. The new version features more of those, which I'm excited to see. Both versions still have red number 4 and yellow number 5 in them. And of the total ingredients for both of these products, they still share 39 of the same ingredients. Overall, looking at the ingredient list, in my opinion, the new version is an improvement. It is better. They focus more on the probiotic ingredients, which really are showing that probiotics for skincare can really have a huge difference, can really help with the natural skin barrier, the acid mantle, and things like that. So probiotics in skincare are a great thing. I really, the INKEY List has a great multibiotic serum which contains pro and prebiotics. So if you're very interested in that, I highly recommend checking out that INKEY List product. Probably my favorite INKEY List product of all time. So they still share 39 of the same ingredients. The first 8 ingredients, 6 of those are the same. The new version, a little bit better, more advancement, and I'm glad they took out that sunscreen filter, which a lot of people absolutely love this product. There's some people that had sensitivities to it. I just have to suspect that might have been one of them. Chemical sunscreen filters for sensitive skin can be problematic. Okay, acneogenic ingredients between these two. The new version has 6 of them. Squalane, oleth-3 phosphate, oleth-3, oleth-5 carbomer, and triethylamine. So 6 total. The old version had 7. Most of them the same with the addition of 1, hexylene glycol. So the older version, squalane, oleth-3 phosphate, oleth-3, oleth-5, carbomer, triethylamine, and then hexylene glycol. So the new version has 1 less acneogenic ingredient, so it's an improvement. In terms of cruelty-free status, Estee Lauder is not cruelty-free. Performance, it's interesting. The new version has been tolerated by my skin better. It seems when I add this one into my routine, regardless if I haven't been using it for 6 months or if I took 2 months off of using it, the first couple days I add this into my routine, my skin tends to feel a little bit congested. And then after a week or so of using it, it goes away. However, when I added the new one into my skincare routine, I didn't have any of that week of congestion at all. So it seems though the new version, my skin tolerates it a little bit better. In terms of performance, seems to be doing a good job. My neck area tolerates the new version much better. I have a feeling my neck is so sensitive, but feeling that in that older version, that chemical sunscreen filter probably was why I couldn't use it on my neck very often, because it just irritated it. So in terms of performance, the new one for me seems to be performing a little bit better. They're pricing these about the same. They've got sets of 2 of them. Obviously, this is the 1 ounce size of the new version, the 1.7 ounce size of the older version. So the price is about the same. Okay, so my major takeaways. The new version, packaged the same, price the same. The new version seems to be a bit more friendly for sensitive skin and also a slight bit more friendly for those with acne-prone skin. Well, the ingredients are pretty similar. There's some small ingredient changes, and those small changes seem to make this a better product for most people. The removing of that chemical sunscreen filter, the focusing more on the probiotics is a great thing. And the fact that they've left pretty much the price alone, and the fact that they've still included a lot of the same ingredients, but changed amounts and took a couple things out. Overall, in my opinion, it's more friendly for most people. If you tried the old version and had issues with it for one reason or another, I do recommend checking out the new version, because perhaps this one might be more friendly for your skin. And overall, I don't know. I just think the new version, compared it on my hands, this hand just looks a little bit better than the other hand. I don't know if it's just a couple of those ingredients, but I feel like it's a little bit more hydrating, a little bit more friendly for my skin. And overall, if I look at all these criteria, either it's a tie or the new one's better. So I think they've done a great job with it. Perhaps adding some vitamin C in the next one might be a little bit more exciting, but it's still a good basic stepping stone serum, or just a great serum to have in your routine to get some of the probiotics and ferments into your routine. So anyway, those are my thoughts. I'm interested in hearing from you guys if you've had a chance to try the new one out and what your thoughts are comparing it to the older version. So definitely leave a comment. I love hearing from you, and stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys.